children of the Most High God. They don't fear the Most High. They only fear being left behind. They don't fear the Most High. They don't want the grace of the Most High. They don't want to see that bright light. They don't want to live in eternal light. It sounds sweet to them, but they're just only afraid of the things that's going to happen to them in the flesh. Christ walked the land and preached to the people. And just like people accepted the truth, there was one that denied the truth. But when they crucified him and seen their temples fall apart and fell apart, they knew they had touched one that was chosen by God. They don't fear the laws of the Most High. They fear that when that ark door closed, they're going to see days and days of water. They don't want to be lost, but they're still not trying to find their way. Only thing they see is the judgment. They're not trying to clean themselves up and prepare. They just see the judgment. Because they have too much pride to change their ways. They're stuck in the flesh. They're doing the same thing that was done many times before. The mockery, the laughter, the backbiting, because they know. In the end of this story, the role they're playing, they're going to have a real sad face. And they know it's coming. So let them just beat and beat and beat and beat on the boat. They're going to beat till the water becomes 1 feet. They're going to beat till the water becomes 3 feet. They're going to beat till the water becomes 4 feet. They're going to beat and beat and beat. Instead of praying to the Most High, they're just going to beat and beat on your door trying to enter because they think you can save them when they can save themselves. Trust and believe they live in fear every day because they want to be perfect. But perfect is even a sin. Perfect is related to pride. All they have to do is take their time out instead of doing these bad things of the world and these lustful acts. And just study. Because this is for their soul. But they're so into the flesh. They're so hypnotized that the Almighty Creator put a curse on them that's so vain that they just look at you like a display, like the same way they look at animals when they in their cages. They just sit back and admire it because they want to be in your light. They don't have the strong willpower to keep on going on. But if the Creator chose you, you can be delivered from every situation that's put in front of you. But au contraire, mon frere, they didn't think just to know the Most High, they had to walk through the fire. To lose everything. People turn their back on them. People have things to say about them. But you're not here to prove to another individual that you are saved. You only can prove it to yourself. They're not ready for the obstacles that the Most High God got for them. They're not ready to jump the hurdles because they wanted the easy way. Because the same way you direct your life in the flesh is the same way you're going to be eternally in the soul. If you're chasing riches before you can chase your salvation, you're gone. If you need the opinions of others for your salvation, you're gone. What you do is for yourself. You're trying to get right with the Creator. You don't need no one's testimony at all. Because when you get judged, like it says so many times, Many will be judged, young and old, strong and weak, free and bond. The Creator is not going to give you some easy way out. The Creator wants to know if you're the child that you say you are of His. You don't see what He did to the world? In these times, people are lovers of themselves, of their own hearts, of their own ways and minds. But they feel like, well, I said a couple of words, inspirational words, you know. They feel like they flattered the right crew. The book always talk about flattering mouths. And they flatter. They keep on flattering. They talking about forward things. But you can't speak of what's going to happen if you don't involve the Almighty Creator. So let them beat on that boat. Let them knock at that door. Let them deceive you, because they are nothing but Judas. Think about it. Christ done broke bread with Judas. Christ showed compassion and love and solidarity for Judas. And what Judas did for a couple of pieces of silver. Betrayed him because Judas was still into the worldly ways. But all the other disciples said, whoa, you going to tell me for all the sins I've done, I could be forgiven? And they bowed and they forgave themselves, and they asked for forgiveness for all the things they've done to others. But you got some people, they want to hold their darkest secrets until they leave the flesh. And guess what? It will be revealed right before them in the whole kingdom. Nothing we do will be forever hidden. Nothing. But you got some people, they're trying to pull a Trojan horse with the Most High God. Hey, I'm going to hang around people of God. I'm going to talk about God. And it's not really in my heart, but I'm going to find my way to get in. What the hell? You must have never heard that story of the man in the black bag, thinking he could sneak his way into the kingdom. And all the things he done in his days of greatness, in his own mind. Let them live in their minds. Let them have their own la-la land that they're living in, because they know they're deceivers. They don't understand the story of Job. The Most High is going to take everything from you. He's going to have friends around you doubting the blessings of the Most High. You need to just go ahead and damn God. That's what they want. And some people are weak to do it, just to fit in. They are followers. They are not leaders. They know who they truly are. They know they sold their soul anyway. A lot of people sold their soul, don't even know their soul is gone. They're soulless as hell. They don't know. But they quick to point fingers, thinking that they could point fingers until they get to the kingdom. The Creator is not asking you to judge no one. He's going to judge you. So let them beat on the boat. Let them knock at the door. Let them throw stones and be just like everybody else who mocked the Christ when he was walking with that cross on his back. These people know they are assholes in the eyes of the Most High Creator. How could you deal with the Most High when you got a low self-esteem? How could you lead when you're a follower of this world in the flesh? You need testimonies of man? No, you need testimonies of the angels, the prophets, the saints. The people of the kingdom of forever light. They know it. They know you are wise. They know you are strong. And they're trying to figure out how can they be just like you. Easy. Walk by faith and not by sight. But a lot of them, they walking by sight and not by faith. They stuck into this world. Judgment comes for every man and woman and child. Judgment is going to come no matter what you do. If you have a conscience, you are a child of the Most High. But a lot of people, they sit back and study children of the Most High, thinking that it's something you can study. It's a feeling. It's an inner voice. It's the love for yourself for real. It's the respect for yourself. If you can't respect yourself, you can't respect the Most High. If you can't respect the flesh you're in right now, how could you respect your soul? Some people have no other way of speaking but in the flesh. Some people don't have no other way of speaking but with deficits. You know, they need to show their light in a messed up way. And if you give them time, they're going to slip and fall, and they're going to show you who they truly are. But they're mad with you because they've never been denied before. Because you're different. You praise the Almighty for real. You've seen all the blessings. You've seen all the miracles. Not these folks. They're going to beat and beat and beat on the door of the ark until they drown in all the worldly sins. They have to lay in their beds at night thinking about, dang, I done this, and dang, I done that, and dang, I deceived this person, and dang, I deceived that person, dang, I bear false witness on that person. They know who they are. And let me tell you something else too, man. The reason why they have a big deal about your birthrights and the stars and how they're aligned and your walk in life is because they know when they speak theirs and they tell you, oh, I was born this month and this is my sign, isn't because they know you're going to call them out. So when the things come out their mouth, you're going to know they're false. You know they're false. They don't understand there's people on this earth that actually know who is what from your birthrights. They know that you're a harlot. They know that you're a manipulator. They know that you're a thief. They know that you're a con artist. They know that you're not divine. They know. They're going to stand out like a sore thumb. They should fear the Lord, but they fearing what's going to happen. They ain't fearing the Lord. They know that the Creator is their protection, but they fear what's going to happen more than just being chastised into greatness. It was never easy for none of the people of the Most High. Like I said, Job was a very wealthy man, but the Creator took everything from him. And he was very loyal to the Most High. So imagine these people who's part-time with the Most High. They gonna get it all. They have to go through the fire. They got to go through the furnace. All those things have to be shed. They should never look back. But if they were strong, they would never fall back. But they always fall back, trying to fit in. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people trying to fit in the days of Noah. They was trying to fit in. But when they seen that water get 11 feet into 40 feet, and then they started seeing it was raining over and over nonstop, they was like, man, I should have never hung with you. I should have hung out with that old guy who was building this ark. And all these animals went to following him. Like, what kind of miracle you need when every animal start to walk onto a gigantic boat? What kind of miracle? But no, you sat back and you marked and you laughed. And people don't understand these spirits are still here. You've been here before. That's why you're going through what you're going through. And this is your final chance before your judgment. They're not afraid of the Most High. They're afraid of the judgment. But if you're afraid of the Most High, you're going to do everything that's correct, no matter what a person say, no matter how they try to come in and flatter, no matter how they try to make you follow. They're not your shepherd. The Lord is. They know they went astray. They know two-thirds of humanity is going to be destroyed because of all their ungodly acts. They know that time is near. They know. But for some strange reason, they feel like if they just could throw up this showcase, limelight, false righteoushood, they know. So let them just keep on beating on your ark. It's going to hurt you, but you have to turn some people away. Because they're playing with your eternal light. They're playing with your salvation. They're playing with your destiny. And if you're a smart child of the Most High, you will not let no one interrupt that path. But some people can't even focus the path on their own. They can't even put their first foot in front of the other. They even can't even take that risk. They have to be into all the worldly things. But when you leave that flesh, you're no longer part of this world. There's a new light coming to you. There's a new world. There's a new portal open. And now what you going to do? You shaking like a leaf. You in fear. The fear you should have had when you was on earth in the flesh, You want to have it after you leave the flesh. So let them beat on that boat. Let them talk their flattering words. Let them copy these videos. Let them try to get the attention. The Most High do not need entertainers. The Most High needs shepherds to lead his sheep. No one is trying to be distracted by you crying out because you know you're lost. You don't know your way. Just admit it. So let them beat on that boat. Let them deceive you. Because once they show their face, there is no other face. So you keep on walking. Because a lot of people know talk is so cheap. Very cheap. But your soul is so priceless. Love God and live, hate him and die. You may get away with the eyes of man, but you cannot get away with the Most High great spirit that gives you life every day. Just get over it. Get ready to walk into the fire.